Welcome to a forgotten chapter of martial arts history. Let us step back into 1974 to uncover the remarkable story of Tum Guan Seng, a Kung Fu practitioner from Penang, Malaysia. At a time when traditional Chinese martial arts were under heavy scrutiny, he proved that ancient disciplines could be adapted for real combat. His victory over a Thai boxer in Kuala Lumpur wasn't luck, it was the result of superior strategy, disciplined technique, and an uncanny understanding of his opponent. Join us as we explore the extraordinary path of Tum Guan Seng, the man remembered as the Warrior Sage of Penang. Chinese martial arts have produced countless legends, but few real stories are as revealing as the one you're about to read. Before we discuss modern debates, it's important to look back at the practitioners who actually stepped into the ring, tested their skills, and showed what traditional techniques could achieve when trained correctly. Before delving into the story of Tum Guan Seng, known as the Warrior Sage of Penang, we should first acknowledge the perspective of Sifu David Ross, as presented on NewYorkSonda.wordpress.com. People always get angry at me when I post things like this article, but I am not saying Chinese martial arts do not work. Quite the opposite. But if we do not apply logic and science to our training and do not train correctly, we will not be able to effectively use our skills. Above is Guancheng, the Warrior Sage of Penang, who was one of the first Chinese martial artists to defeat a Muay Thai fighter. Here, we see several issues we must always keep in mind. Tun was very tough. Tun was familiar with Thai boxing methods. The format allowed Tun to use throws, and he had obviously trained throwing in a very practical manner because he was able to use them consistently to his advantage. Before we take a closer look at Tum Guan Seng historic matchups, it's worth considering the insights shared by Sifu David Ross. Below is his commentary on the famous Kung Fu versus Thai boxing matches. Read each line carefully to understand his perspective regarding matches. Kung Fu versus Thai boxing. Tum Guancheng, the Saint of Penang, was one of the first successful Chinese martial arts fighters. It has been suggested that being in Malaysia he had a lot of contact and experience with the Muay Thai approach. He also capitalized on mixed rules using throws to win his match. Now, let's continue exploring Tum Guan Seng's story directly on the webpage. Here, you can read the full analysis and see the historical context in detail. A Malaysian Kung Fu fighter using a knee kick against his Thai opponent in a September 1974 challenge in Kuala Lumpur Stadium. Tum Guancheng, one of the two famous fighters who actually defeated their Thai opponents by points that day. Tun was nicknamed the Warrior Sage of Penang, his hometown. His correct name is Tum Guan Seng, not Tum Guancheng. This confusion comes from differences between Mandarin and Cantonese romanization. He is my Kung Fu brother. He practiced 7-star Praying Mantis. He won his first championship in 1972 at age 17 during the Malaysian Championship organized by the Choi Lee Fat School. In this championship, we won 2, first place and 1, third place out of 9 categories. In the 1974 match, it was an invitational matches where 6 Kung Fu men versus 6 Thai boxers. 2 won and the other 4 lose. Let's take a closer look at the events of that historic night and see how Tum Guan Seng showcased the power of Chinese martial arts. Sebastian, well informed indeed. He was no doubt Tum Guancheng, a well-known Sonda, Lay Thai, fighter in Malaysia known popularly as the Martial Sage from Penang. I was there in the fight event. The event was held in Stadium Negara, National, the largest indoor stadium in Malaysia then. The stadium was full and packed with around 8,000 people. There were 5 fights and Guancheng's fight was the first. Guancheng did not take a lot from the Thai. It was one of few occasions where Chinese martial arts gained upper hand throughout the rounds. The techniques used by him was that of CMA. Shortly after the bell rang in the first round he landed a lift kick on the Thai's face which dazed the Thai. Thereafter for the rest of the round and subsequent rounds he rained punches on his opponent with occasional kicks and knee. The Thai was just overwhelmed. Guancheng neutralized the Thai's knee whenever he was draped on the neck by hugging close to the body leaving no space between them for knee. He came well prepared and knowing how the Thai will fight. It is not surprising as Penang was close to the Thai border. His style of fighting, Sanshou, more resemblance to street fight that some CMA school trained, no artistic form only Sanshou. I recalled when he first got in the ring, he requested for bare-knuckle fight but was turned down by the referee. The rest of the fight results during the night. Second fight, Thai won after second round when the CMA fighter thrown in the towel. Third fight, the Thai drew with someone from Kelantan, next to Thai border. Fourth fight, CMA won by decision which was a reasonably close fight. Fifth fight, the Thai refused to fight which could be due to the following reasons. The weight of the Silat fighter was much heavier or the Mahaguru, master, of the Silat fighter went on the stage to perform a prayer ceremony before the fight which may cause the Thai fighter to worry of charms or black magic. This was the first of 5 series of Muay Thai vs CMA fights in the 70s. The subsequent events, 1 more in Malaysia and 3 in Bangkok, with 2 groups from Hong Kong and 1 group from Singapore, ended disastrously for CMA. Cheers! In the end, this first-hand account not only highlights the significance of that historic night, but also reminds us that Tum Guan Seng was not a purely traditional stylist. He had trained in Muay Thai as well, experience that clearly shaped his strategy and success in the ring.